So welcome. Today we are going to put everything we've been learning so far into practice. So we're going to learn this simple social media design. Okay, I just want to show you some few things in order to speed up our workflow. Okay, you can see that we have this text behind, we have this texture behind, then we have this lady, then we have this text, then we have this barcode, then we have the social media handle, which is mine actually. So we're just going to go at a very fast pace so that we don't waste much time. Okay, the first thing we need to do is, how did I get this gradient? I know right here in my upload folder you already seen this, so it's kind of a giveaway. But how did I come up with this gradient? Okay, normally you can add gradients to text. So if you come to color here, you're not going to see anything like gradient. You can't add gradient to a text. Okay, so but the best thing you can do actually is to use the app. Okay, remember we talked about app before in Canva. So any app you use, always come down here. So there's this one that I use, which is let me look for it. It's right here. We have the gradients type. Okay, so we're going to click on it. But in case you're not having yours here, you can actually come here and say, I just typed the word gradient. Okay, I've typed the word gradient here before, so it's still there. Let me wipe out these gradients and just put gradient type. Okay, gradient type, and hit OK. So we're going to have it here. This is it. So if you click on it, then it's going to appear somewhere here. So for the one we did, okay, we're just going to wipe this down and type the word you want. For this one, we are doing tgif. Okay, so we have it now. This is the default color. Okay, so we're going to make it down to this color that we used here. So what we're going to do is to come here, pick on this first color, and we're just going to drag the slider. I just hope that maybe Canva one day we kind of add the color picker so that you can just pick color. Okay, I didn't use any specific color here, so I'm just going to go with, let me just go with red here, and let's come back and pick something around this orange thing. Okay, so let's see if go what we want. No, we want the opposite. So we're going to drag these handles just like this. Okay, but if you notice, we're having this one here is different from this one here. So what we're going to do is to come here, let's select this color, Ctrl C, come here, select this hex code and press Ctrl V. Okay, now we're having it as the same. Okay, so we can click off. So we're having this free flow, so we can just increase this so that we have this, so we can add to our design now, and it's just going to import it. Okay, because I'm on this page, that's the reason why. So let's drag it back. So it doesn't necessarily have to type in your text first, so you can delete this one. And because we are using the free version in our design, we are not going to be able to download this without having the background, because now you can add drop shadow. So when you click on edit, it's going to come back to this part. You can add drop shadows, but if you look at our design here, we are having drop shadow. Very thin drop shadow is very not that visible. You can see it here. So how are we going to do that? Okay, we're going to download this design, then remove the background. And another problem is you can't remove the background while here, so you're going to click on download. Then we have this. If you click on remove background, it's going to tell you we need to purchase 30 days. I mean the pro version of Canva. So we don't want that. So what we can do is to download it. So what you can do is to select PNG, come to the pages. I don't want to download both pages. I just want to download the second pages. By default, everything is going to be selected, but you can download just one. Okay, so I want to download the second page and click done. Okay, and I'm going to click download. This is going to download our design, just this page. Okay, I'm going to open it, but we are having it with a background. Okay, we are having it with the background. So how do we take out the background? Okay, we're going to visit a website. We're going to visit the website called, let me go back to my Chrome, then come here. I'm going to say remove background. You can search on Google remove background, and it's going to load. Okay, the one I use is actually this one, which is photo room. Go to the web page, and it's going to take some time to load up. Okay, once it's loaded, so you cannot select this. You cannot select this. It's going to ask you, human. Of course, I'm a human. Okay, so you're going to let's drag in I don't even know the one I downloaded before. Okay, I think this is the second one. This one was the one I used when I was practicing. So we're going to drag this into here, and if you're using your mobile, you're just going to select this part and select the image. The same thing is going to happen. Image didn't import. Let me do that again. Let me let go. So it's going to remove the background, the white background. Okay, now it's done. So we're going to click on download. It's going to ask you again, are you a human? Of course I'm a human. So we're going to click on resolution. Okay, now it's going to download. Now we have it here. Okay, don't mind this one, these are the ones I used while I was practicing, but I just need to show you. So we're going to take it now and drag it into Canva. Okay, just hold it, minimize. If you're using your mobile phone, you can just select. Okay, now my Canva is not open, so I need to like drag it somewhere here. Canva is going to open and just let it go. It's going to import. This is the first one I've imported before, so we're going to import the second one. Okay, so we're going to pause the video here for a second. I know you're probably wondering, how does it import stuff into Canva? Okay, I probably not have shown you this before, but there's this simple trick that I use. Okay, what you need to do is to hold down the image you want to import, hold and just drag. Okay, while dragging, if you're using the PC, just hold down the Alt key and click on the tab. This is going to switch between the windows that are open on your machine. Okay, while I'm still holding down the Alt key, I'm just tapping the tab key once and it's going to switch between the windows. Okay, what I can do now that I'm here, I'm just going to wait till I get to the Canva page and let go of my Alt key, and Canva is going to open. So now I can drag it to this portion here and let go, and it's going to import. Okay, simple. So let's jump right back into the video. Okay, since I've removed the background before and there's no need, I've already done this before and we have it here. Immediately I click on it, now it's on our design. So we have it here. So let's delete this one. I mean, we can't add drop shadow. Now that our design is here, we're just going to alt drag so that it can be big enough. So now if you come to edit, you're going to see that you cannot add drop shadow. So let's click on drop shadow, come here, and now we have drop shadow on it. We're going to reduce intensity to about this number. And for our distance, I think we can leave everything else. Just take the amount of blur down. So now that we have it this way, so we're going to bring in this lady. Everything is in your exercise folder, in the description rather, so you can go download it. So we have this lady here. We're just going to bring her into the middle. So we're going to add the drop shadow just like we have it on that feet here. So what we can do is to come to come to elements and type the word shadow. Okay, we have shadow. Just click on select. So we have these ones. Okay, and always look for the free one. Okay, I don't like this one because this one have this end that I just cut it off. Okay, so let's look for, when you're using the free version, always be careful of what you bring in. Okay, but let me just show you something. Okay, immediately you find it, you can add it to your folder. For example, let me show you something. In my in my project, I have a folder that I've saved the drop shadow that I'm always using. Let me go back. Okay, this is my this is project. Okay, this is folder. Okay, we have this folder where I saved free design elements. Okay, then I have this shadow here. You can't see what is there, very faint. If I click on it now we have it. Okay, this is the shadow. I think I will also provide this in the description so that you can always download and use it for yourself instead of searching. Okay, so let's just scale this one down and just bring it to this part, make it small. You can scale in. Remember how you do scale in, hold your control and your scroll wheel. If you're using your mobile phone, you can scroll in, you can pitch your screen, and you're just going to drag, put this one carefully, and let's take down the opacity, something like this, and let's make it duplicate. Okay, let's press on this. We're gonna make it duplicate, scale, and place it somewhere here, and just drop down the opacity, drop it down a bit. Okay, then this one, let's also drop the opacity of this. Okay, you can drop it and just place this one somewhere here. Okay, so now that we have it this way, so what next? Okay, we are having this reflection. If you look at the lady's feet here, we are having this reflection. So how did I do that? Okay, it's very simple too. What we can do is to take the image of the lady. I don't know if she's the one I'm selecting now. Let me go to, okay, yes, she's the one. So what we're going to do is to select reflection. It's also on an app, easy reflection. If you don't have it, you can come to your app and search for easy reflection. You just type the word reflection. Okay, reflection, easy reflection. Okay, then we have it here. Okay, easy reflection, just click on it. It's also a free app, so just click on easy reflection. So we have it. It's not going to import it first, so let's take the offset to be 0 and take the opacity somewhere around 20 and just click to add design. Okay, now we have it. Let's scale it. You can see it is very faint there. but we can drag it. Make sure that it's the same size with your image at first, and just drag it to you have this. Okay, let's scale in, zoom in, and make sure that it's aligning very well. Okay, if you notice something, ours is kind of upwards than this, so we can drag our image. Let's zoom in, select this one, select both, and just push it up. Okay, don't worry, come and drag the shadow. So let's go to position, select both shadow. Okay, how you select two things is you can select the first one, hold down your shift key and select the second one, and zoom in. Then we're going to move this one in between, move it to the right position again. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is that we're going to type in the word. I think I deleted the thank God it's Friday, because if you look mine here, we're having this outline of thank God it's Friday. So we're going to bring in our text again. So let's go back and let's add text, and let's add text, and we're going to type the word. Let's make this one big so I can see what we're typing. TGIF. Okay, so we're going to make it real big. Okay, click off and just put it somewhere here, and we're going to go to effects, and we're going to click the outline, the hollow effect. So we're going to make the thickness to be small, and we're going to come to opacity, transparency, and just bring it down. Okay, I think we're going to move this one upward because I'm seeing that the spacing here is off, and let's just drag this one up. So for the TG, the colored one, so let's go to position, and we're going to move this one upward. Okay, let's move it upward. Okay, so I have this one, and we can just duplicate this. I think I uploaded it into the, okay, it's actually my Instagram what do you call it, I've forgotten what they call it right now. My head is blank. Just trying to finish up this design so that the design will not be long. Okay, so let's just add it here. There's something I did right here, right in this place. They call this text. Okay, what I did, I used the AI tool to do that text. So what I did was to, let me bring in the text. And I just typed, oh, it's appearing on that page. Let's make this one big. I don't know why this thing is taking so much space. Let me make it big. Maybe you're facing the same issue. Okay, let's drag it back to our design and make it big. Okay, nice. Okay, for this font, what I did here, let me check this font. Okay, I used Lacto. Okay, we're going to change this font here first to Lacto. Let me close this, and Lacto. My recent, supposed to be in my recent. I don't know why it's not showing. So let's just search for it. Lacto. Okay, we are having Lacto. So in order to bring this, we're going to say thank God it's Friday, or say Friday wishes. Okay, wishes. Okay, so immediately I finished typing this, I clicked off and clicked back on it, and I use this magic write. Okay, and I just say continuous writing. So AI is just going to generate random text based on this little text here, Friday wishes, and you can see it's giving me a very nice write-up. I won't go through the reading, but let me just scale this and make it somewhere here, so I can actually delete this one now. And maybe let's read this thing together. What was it there? Okay, let me move this. Okay, so we are for everyone to have a fantastic weekend. May your day be filled with positive laughter, accomplishment, whether you are wrapping up a task. I think this thing is already too long, so I'm going to use the magic writer and I'm going to say shorten. Okay, and let's wait for it. Okay, we have this. So wishing everybody a fantastic weekend. To the week, may your day be filled with positivity, laughter, blah 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 blah. Happy weekend, wonderful. So we're going to use this one. Okay, and let's make it bold, and let's just align it in a way like this. So the text here may not be the same like the one I have on my design, but let me scale this one down. The video is already getting too long. I'm trying to be fast here, so we're going to make a duplicate and drag it down. I'm just going to put my handle. You can use your handle at gravy.design. Okay, and let's make this one a little bit bigger so that it can be readable. Think let's work with line spacing here. I mean line spacing. and let's drag it down a bit so that it can be closer. Let's make this one like this, and let's just drag. Okay, so we have this. We can also make this one a little bit bigger. Okay, so in my upload folder I also have this Instagram handle. You can search for Instagram handle in your search bar. You can get any nice one there and use. Let's just drag it here. Okay, so we have this like this, and I think the last thing I did was to bring my logo. But before my logo, if you look at my design, there is this texture in the background. You can see that it's a little bit rough. It's not that smooth. There's this texture that I added, and this is some of the details that you may be adding to your design. So let's just search for, let's go to elements, search for texture. Okay, let's search for texture. Okay, I think there's this white texture that I used. Okay, this is the one I used. So what I did was to scale it, or the alt key while scaling, so I scale from the middle, and we're going to go to position and drag it below everything else. Okay, so what we're going to do is to go to the opacity and drag it to somewhere around 10, 5, thereabout. Okay, let's leave it at 10. Okay, and the last thing is to add my logo, which I did here. Very simple logo. Logo does not sell directly, says my teacher. Well, you need it to be identified in the market. So we're just going to place it somewhere here. I don't know where I place it. Let me just show you something. Every time you're dragging stuff in Canva, there's a line that is always guiding you. So I like to have mine. Most times I just like having it above this mark. Most times it's like the safe area where your thing should be in your design. Okay, let me scroll up. Let me drag it again. You can see that this box, okay, it's just giving you the safe area where things should be. Most times when I'm designing, I like either my handle. You can see my handle is a little bit below it. Let me move that again. Everything that I'm doing, especially handle, should be at least outside this box, but the main stuff should be inside. Okay, so we're gonna place it like that, and we are almost done with our design, except one thing that we've learned so much and we've not done it on this design. I know somebody's already thinking what that thing is, but it's very simple. It's the image. Okay, we need to do little image editing. So let's select our image. Let's go to position and let's select the image. Okay, I'm going to go to image editing. Okay, two things that I always do in my design, in my image, even though I don't do all the drag here, is a vibrance. Okay, vibrance will always make my design, the image pop. Then we have the sharpen. Okay, it's just going to make the image stand out 10 times. Okay, so now that we are done with this part, and we are good, we are done with the design. You can see both design, they are done. So what you can do for me now is practice with this. Okay, practice with this. Everything you need for the design is provided in the description box. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.